Hey everybody, well, my frickin' Jackets lose to the daggum Bulldogs again. Shit. I mean, come on, man. Frickin' lose to the Bulldogs. And really, we beat ourselves more than they beat us. That was tough. Had a lot of special teams blunders, a few turnovers. If we were, if there was a recipe for us to, pull this upset off, we would need to be plus in the turnover margin. That didn't happen. Offensive line actually blocked a lot better than I thought they would. It seems like a lot of the time Georgia, came out flat. And, of course, the final score is 37-14. Well, don't listen to them when they try to tell you it was a blowout, because it wasn't. So it's kind of the same situation with the Miami game. Brent Key is in a situation, in the fourth quarter where it's somewhat close, and he's trying to, claw back into the game. And, he might take a chance on a fourth down, like in our own territory. If that would, if that would put us in the game and, give us a chance to win, then he's going to do it. And even if it means, if it doesn't work, that means us getting blown out, or as far as the box score goes, at least. So that's something I respect about Brent Key, although it does make it look bad. When we do lose, it gives us the best chance to win. So I know a lot of coaches, Collins would never do that. He would, he would punt and try to, run it down and make it not look as bad. Brent Key is not a loser, like I've been saying. He will do what it takes to win. And this time, well, I swear, man, there was a situation in which we could have pulled this off. Well, didn't come to fruition. We shot ourselves in the foot a lot, especially towards the beginning of the game when it was really close, when it was a one-score game, or even when we were leading. We, had some drop passes and stuff like that just really got held us back. And then, of course, our defense, once our offense stops doing them favors, goes 3 and out every time, our defense kind of folds. So that's kind of what happens there. And so now I'm watching these other games here. Clemson lost, which is really funny to me. At least they lost. I don't really like Clemson that much, and it was funny to me how South Carolina lost. I kind of feel for South Carolina the way that, it's like an in-state rivalry. They keep freaking losing, and so it is funny to see South Carolina beat them as like an underdog. Could have happened today with my Jackets, but of course it just didn't. So it just sucks. And let me tell you something though, Georgia. What a bunch of frauds, man. What a bunch of frauds, dude. Georgia sucks. And look, if you're a Georgia fan watching this video, fuck you. Georgia sucks, man. I hate them sons of bitches. You think I'm going to come on here and give them any credit and tell them what? They did a good job? They didn't. They played like shit. We just play worse. So, you can freaking eat my shorts if you're a Georgia fan. If you're a Georgia fan, you can eat my shorts. Yep. And Stetson Bennett sucks. He tried to give the game away. Georgia fans crying about the freaking refs, dude. Give me a break. Georgia, try playing cleaner football. The refs called some crap on us too, though. Like that fumble that Darnell, or whoever that was that caught that pass and had full control of it, and we cleaned his clock, and he freaking dropped it. That was a fumble. So I really don't want to hear anything from Georgia fans about the refs, especially when they go and talk about other teams and whatnot about how they cry about the refs. I just don't want to hear from Georgia fans. Fact is, you play like crap. You played like crap against the Jackets, struggling against the Jackets, and it was struggling. But it is what it is. A lot better than last year, I'll tell you that. We lost like 45-0. It wasn't even close. This game, we freaking broke the damn Bulldog streak of not giving up a first quarter touchdown. I mean, we came right out and scored on them, no problem. With our freaking third and fourth string quarterbacks, Georgia struggled with us. We didn't even have our first and second string quarterback. We have one quarterback who can throw and one quarterback who can run. Our third and fourth string quarterbacks. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves that you let us freaking hang around that long. And it's just funny. I really would have liked to win, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. A lot of people like to talk about the gap between Georgia and Georgia Tech is so huge. It's not that big, okay? And as soon as we get, you know, a competent team in here, I mean, we were sitting here trying to fight for bowl eligibility, and, you know, we don't even have a coach or our first or second string quarterbacks. So, yeah, and you freaking struggle with us? Come on. So, gap is not as freaking huge as people think. I'm telling you that. Because guess what? People were talking about the huge gap between Clemson and South Carolina, and look what happened. Underdogs are going to freaking come around and bite you, man. We're going to get you some bitches, too. We're going to get you one of these days. Wasn't today. And it's very sad. But you know what? I'll close with this. I didn't even have to go to the store for this one. You know what? I already had this one left over from 2019. That's right. The Yellow Jacket season may be over, but Sea Dogs is not. Go Jackets, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, and as always, to hell with Georgia and Gold Tigers.